Welcome back to So Let's Just Have. My name is Emma Priscilla. It feels so good to have you all watching me again on this episode of Trending Stories on the Net. Today, we are producing live from Kumasi. Today, we are not in our usual studio, so if you're looking at the background, you see that it's not the usual background we have every day. Well, Kofi Adomah Woyeje of Angel TV is trending. Actually, aside him trending, the whole media station is actually trending for other stories also. And so we will take him first, and then we'll go on the subsequent stories that are trending for today. If you're on the internet really looking at what is going on really, Kofi Adomah Woyeje of Kofi TV, who is also a news anchor at Angel FM in Accra, was shot some time back in the eye with the traditional masquerade, the traditional guns for, festive times and stuff like that. I made a story about it because we spoke to somebody who was on the ground when the incident happened. Listening to the person, we concluded that, maybe it wasn't so intensified as we thought. But the stories coming up later on showed that because it was the eye and they had delicate nerves in there, Asemna escalated into something else. Papa no abre. Looking at the pictures and videos trending of Kofi Adomah Woyeje, it breaks my heart really. Now, any funny thing at all. It's not something you can laugh about. People have been writing about him on social media since this incident happened. That aside everything, he's a very good man who started his career as a young boy after high school from Doma Hinkro, which is Brekum. So until Moya Festival now, that's actually give back to the society, help them promote their culture, and can a bad issue. Na me ko pebia bedi ene me ye beye den enenam me ko pebia bedi no ene me beye den enenam. He only went there to actually help with everything that has to do with production concerning the funeral in Doma Ahinkro, only for him to actually go and then come back home with one eye affected. Honestly, it was something really, really sad. When we spoke to the guy on the ground the last time, Okacha said, it will become so bad like that. But today, we have Kofi Adomah back to the traditional rulers in Doma Ahinkro, to give the full account about what actually happened to him. Let's listen to what he has to say.
As I said, you saw Ija. Eye aduane gya no na ha ne de omrante na tutu machines no but se wantwa e ma ne nyefe na me si okay ti wa me wo Osmo Pocket 3 e wo ho e na me yiye na me sha ase se me twa enti ba bia me gina no na nipa ne sa ka kya me se da bi de obeya amamre na nkasa no bebie ne car ne pono no waso gya no enti kogina ne sei ho na obenya ne yiye man wanyina baby na michina na mi ko gina ho me de mi gusu a mi twa abrafo yi wo ho afahye ye koda ye twa a omotutuo ma ebigu ye trimu na omoto mi gina ho me ye sima ba konkomie no de mi hu ya ne se itu atuma mawunu hwe bio Masumunyina mentishwe afimani mu promoja.
It's really heartbreaking actually to see him like this. Miraho, if you look deep into my eyes, it won't say many atatai. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's just like a story of a young guy who lives in America with the family members. Okra na yirene nembasa oko ejuma ba. Ejuma na bre few. The guy was seated in his car driving under traffic or bay traffic rules into Gina traffic na say air train ama traffic aso na wakufi boko. Beko pebia bedi ene me beye den enenam. Today na bra kwa me ente atasefo asase subim adenti a Gina traffic mo obey traffic rules ofri adwuma kofie no. Obi abu fi club so free hin the car Ababe boa brand team from the driver's side where he is seated at the spot. Sometimes when we go out in the morning and we come back safely, it's one underrated blessing that we don't really pay attention to. We think we should have the cars, the houses, have all the girls around us, have everything, have all the travel visas, and then we are good to go. But honestly, if you're able to go to work and you come back safely, you may not know what God have done for you until something devastating happens to you in the line of your work. Ye ma busuafo a omo ahwere omo ade papa bi bra kwame yako. Back to the story, these are the images of Kofi Adomah Woyeje of Kofi TV, who is also a news anchor on Angel FM Trending. Honestly, when I first saw the video, but for her wife, who is a queen mother seated behind him, I couldn't make him out. Because as a nichimwe funabodje, like as a obi awaye depressed, abrabo, any nesi any. Kofi kafra wate. Kafra. Yes, let's say, Nyankopon ebema wa ahoden to go through all of these things you are going through and come out victorious. Honestly, I don't know the state of the eye right now. But minyaya, makume munu minyaya, anka has been fixed and it is properly working again. Maybe onya ni pepe sese ni yini ni aye hwehwe no. But anka if something can be done, Kofi, nyame emboa. You're a hard-working man, and I don't think you deserve what is going on or what has gone on. But you see, like I said earlier on, me ko pebi abeboa me ho ne ebusia ene me beye den enenam. Nyame ensha. Make sure you're subscribing, turning on the notification button so that you post bibiara na ebe bempo phone so. O share we bibia was share o suggestion you leave all in the comment section. Remember be reply am of fair then on we go. On my next story for today, is all about ABN Network today. Angel Broadcasting Network today. I hope somewhat about DJ Ohemaa Woyeje incident that happened in Drano. We heard about the story. We needed to follow up the story a bit. Usually what I do is, sometimes I know the story is trending now. But you see, people are prone to say that, oh, mena maybe posty first, mena maybe end first, mena maybe, but it is very prudent and ideal for you to actually probe more into stories before you bring it out. Make sure you have your facts right. Make sure what you're giving to your audience is right. And see, once a story be trendy, we just don't pick it up quickly. We want to follow the story. At least if we would take a tangent of the story to make a news for you even now, we know what we are saying. That's all what Celeste Just Up is about. And the story there, a trending yesterday, still trending this morning, as some social influencers cry. Said they are glad and happy the way Ohemaa Woyeje was able to actually stand up for herself. Women go through a lot at their workplaces, but they have nobody to give a listening ear to actually come and harass somebody at her line of work because of whatever. It is not prudent. Sabio Nyansa Enim. And upon following the story, say managing director no. We have the CEO, the one who owns the company, and they name say Papa there. But the manager or general manager for ABN Network, which is Angel Media Broadcasting Network, your friend Mr. Vicent Opare. Apparently, conversation went on. As journalists, issues but and it has to do with the budget 2025 now. Honorable Castle at the first ABWD our parliament few days ago. DJ Ohemaa Woyeje just made her opinion about the budget. And probably, I don't know the political differences for her and that of the general manager, which is Vicent Opare, Mr. Vicent Opare. It didn't sit well with her. Only for her to, going to work, only to see a lot of macho men tags and the entrance preventing her from going to do her regular work. We know from 9 to 12 there. Ohemaa Woyeje and Angel FM, Angel FM. So that day, that very day, these macho men were actually preventing her from going to the studio to go and do her work. And people who matter were asking, Ohemaa, weren't you given notification? Weren't you told anything about not coming to work today? She said, no, I didn't receive any email. Nobody sent me a text. I didn't receive any, communicate telling me not to come to work today. So I do not know why, even if there's an issue, I've said something on radio, it doesn't sit well with you as a general manager. You can't actually come to me or tell me, call me, my number. If you want to do it properly, professionally, no email, nothing. Nobody has sent me a message. And I think that thing is so wrong. I don't know what's the end goal for them. Maybe they were trying to embarrass her or trend, but it's not funny. I think whatever that went on is not right. Let me know what you also think in the comment section. Even if she has said something that's wrong, do you think it is right for these macho men or tags to actually go and ambush her in the studio, telling her not to work, leave the studio, and all of that? Let me hear what you have to say about this story in the comment section. And let me also hear what you have to say about Kofi Adomah's issue. Eya rehosem, eya sefim. Ye bsre nyankopon say, O sorry na wo kra fie se me kɔ adwuma aba ana me kɔ pɛ bibia be fie ama aye fie yi a Nyankopɔn bɛbɔ ye mu akra ye mu jojo e de yakɔ esanso de aba. It's not funny at all. You are there saying I don't have a work to do, I'm jobless and this. Look at what is happening to people actually going to work to bring something home to feed themselves and the family. This is a very sad one. I'm feeling emotional right now. Anyways, let's just have. Thank you so much, for staying all through with me. I beg you, when you see the link, share the link. When you see the link, share the link. All the stories I have done today, let me know your opinion in the comment section and make sure you're staying relevant. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with me. Of course, we are in Kumasi tomorrow and all the subsequent days we'll be spending here, right here in my new studio I'm giving you. I'll be bringing you all the trending stories on the net. Thank you. And then it is a wrap for today.